Every year, millions of people cross borders in search of new experiences. Despite the size of the world, international travelers continue to gather in the same cities, places shaped by history, culture, commerce, and connection. But what truly makes a city one of the most visited in the world? Is it iconic landmarks, global accessibility, or the role it plays in how the world moves? In this video, we explore the top 10 most visited cities in the world, based on international overnight visitor arrivals. These destinations reflect not only tourism, but global travel patterns, from business and transit to leisure and culture. As we count down from number 10 to number 1, we'll look beyond the landmarks to understand why these cities continue to attract millions of visitors each year. Let's begin. Number 10, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Often overlooked in favor of nearby island destinations, Kuala Lumpur quietly ranks among the world's most visited cities. Not because it demands attention, but because it makes travel easy. Kuala Lumpur sits at the heart of Southeast Asia's air network, serving as a major gateway between East and West. For many international travelers, it begins as a stopover. For others, it becomes an unexpected introduction to one of the region's most culturally layered capitals. The city reflects Malaysia's multicultural identity in everyday life. Mosques, temples, and colonial-era buildings share space with modern towers and elevated rail lines. This blend is not curated for display. It is simply how the city functions. While the Petronas Twin Towers remain its most recognizable landmark, Kuala Lumpur's appeal often reveals itself after dark. Street food districts come alive with flavors shaped by Malay, Chinese, and Indian traditions, offering a culinary experience that feels both accessible and deeply local. Compared to other global cities, Kuala Lumpur moves at a gentler pace. It is affordable, easy to navigate, and welcoming to first-time visitors. For many, it is not a destination that overwhelms, but one that quietly earns appreciation through comfort, diversity, and balance. Number 9, New York City, United States. New York City is one of the few places in the world that requires no introduction. Its influence extends far beyond tourism, shaping global culture, finance, media, and art. What draws millions of international visitors here each year is not a single landmark, but the density of experience. Within a few city blocks, travelers encounter world-class museums, historic neighborhoods, and communities shaped by generations of migration. New York's structure encourages exploration. Grid-lined streets lead from cultural institutions like the Metropolitan Museum of Art to neighborhood cafes, bookstores, and markets that feel distinctly local. Each borough offers a different rhythm, revealing layers that reward repeat visits. Unlike cities built around leisure, New York operates continuously. It is a destination for business travelers, students, creatives, and tourists alike, all moving through the same shared spaces. Compared to other global capitals, New York is less about preservation and more about momentum. It does not ask visitors to slow down. Instead, it invites them to participate. That constant movement, intense, diverse, and unapologetically urban, is what keeps New York among the most visited cities in the world year after year. Number 8, Paris, France. Paris holds a unique place in the global imagination. For centuries, it has represented art, elegance, and cultural influence, and those expectations continue to draw millions of visitors each year. But Paris is not defined solely by its landmarks. Beyond the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre lies a city shaped by routine and rhythm. Neighborhood streets, local cafes, and riverside walkways form the backdrop of daily life, where history feels lived in rather than staged. International visitors are drawn to Paris not just to see, but to experience. Museums, architecture, and fashion coexist with simple moments, sitting at a cafe, browsing a bookshop, or walking along the Seine. Unlike faster-paced cities, Paris encourages observation. Its appeal unfolds gradually, rewarding those willing to move at the city's tempo. Compared to other global destinations, Paris relies less on spectacle and more on atmosphere. It is not designed to impress instantly. Instead, it leaves an impression that lingers. This balance between global recognition and everyday authenticity is what continues to position Paris as one of the world's most visited and most enduring cities. Number 7, Antalya, Turkey. Along Turkey's southern coast, Antalya has emerged as one of the most visited cities in the world, driven largely by a form of travel many rarely associate with cultural depth: resort tourism. For decades, Antalya has attracted visitors with its Mediterranean climate, long stretches of coastline, and all-inclusive hospitality model. Travelers from across Europe arrive not only for the beaches, but for the convenience of a destination designed to handle millions efficiently. Yet beyond the resorts lies a city shaped by layers of history. Antalya's old quarter, Kalesi, preserves narrow streets, Ottoman-era houses, and a harbor that once connected ancient civilizations to the wider Mediterranean world. Here, remnants of Roman, Byzantine, and Seljuk influence remain embedded in the urban landscape. What sets Antalya apart is contrast. Days often begin by the sea, while afternoons unfold among archaeological sites, museums, and historic districts. Few destinations allow leisure and antiquity to exist so closely side by side. Compared to more familiar coastal cities, Antalya offers scale without isolation. It is accessible, affordable, and structured for high-volume travel, yet still grounded in regional identity. This balance has made Antalya not just a seasonal escape, but a consistent presence among the world's most visited cities. Number 6. Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Dubai is a city built on intention. Every road, skyline, and attraction reflects a deliberate vision of scale, ambition, and global reach. Rising from the desert, Dubai has positioned itself as a crossroads for international travel. Its airports, infrastructure, and business environment have transformed the city into a major hub connecting Europe, Asia, Africa, and beyond. Visitors are drawn by experiences that emphasize magnitude. Record-breaking towers, expansive shopping complexes, and carefully curated entertainment define the urban environment. Luxury is not hidden here, it is part of the city's identity. At the same time, Dubai's appeal extends beyond its modern image. Historic districts along the creek preserve elements of the city's trading past, offering insight into the foundations beneath its rapid growth. What distinguishes Dubai from other global destinations is its clarity of purpose. It does not rely on tradition or nostalgia. Instead, it invites travelers to witness a city continually redefining itself. For many international visitors, Dubai represents possibility, a place where infrastructure removes friction, and experiences are designed to impress efficiently. This combination of accessibility, spectacle, and connectivity keeps Dubai firmly among the most visited cities in the world. Number 5. Macau, China. Macau occupies a unique position on the global travel map. Small in size but immense in economic impact, it draws millions of visitors each year for a reason unlike most other cities. Often described as the world's gambling capital, Macau's tourism is driven by entertainment on an extraordinary scale. Integrated resort complexes dominate the skyline, drawing travelers primarily from mainland China and neighboring regions. Yet Macau's identity extends beyond its casinos. As a former Portuguese territory, the city preserves a distinct cultural heritage visible in its architecture, cuisine, and public squares. Colonial churches, tiled facades, and European-style plazas remain active parts of daily life. This coexistence creates a city of contrasts. Moments of quiet history exist just blocks away from high-energy gaming floors and luxury shopping arcades. Unlike destinations shaped around sightseeing, Macau functions with a specific economic role. Most visitors arrive with clear intentions: short stays, focused experiences, and structured itineraries. Despite this, Macau consistently ranks among the world's most visited cities due to the volume and regularity of its travel flow. It is a reminder that global tourism is not only about beauty or leisure, but also about purpose, proximity, and movement. Number 4. Singapore. Singapore stands as one of the most efficient urban destinations in the world. Compact in size yet global in reach, the city has built its reputation on order, connectivity, and long-term planning. For international travelers, Singapore functions as both a destination and a gateway. Its airport ranks among the busiest and most advanced globally, linking major continents while setting the tone for what visitors encounter upon arrival: precision, clarity, and ease of movement. The city's design prioritizes functionality without sacrificing experience. Modern architecture rises alongside preserved cultural districts, where Chinese, Malay, and Indian influences remain deeply embedded in everyday life. Rather than separating tradition and progress, Singapore integrates them into a single, coherent system. Food plays a central role in this identity. Hawker centers bring together diverse culinary traditions in accessible, communal spaces, offering an experience that reflects the city's multicultural foundation more clearly than any landmark. Unlike destinations driven by spectacle, Singapore's appeal lies in reliability. Transportation works seamlessly. Public spaces are maintained with consistency. Visitors navigate the city with confidence rather than uncertainty. This emphasis on structure and trust has made Singapore a preferred stop for business travelers, families, and long-haul tourists alike, securing its place among the world's most visited cities. Number 3. London's United Kingdom. London's global appeal is rooted in continuity. Few cities have managed to remain influential for centuries while continually adapting to modern demands. As an international travel destination, London benefits from both language and legacy. English connects it to visitors worldwide, while its history provides an enduring sense of relevance across generations. The city unfolds through layers rather than landmarks alone. Historic institutions operate alongside contemporary architecture, and centuries-old neighborhoods remain active parts of daily urban life. Museums, theaters, and public parks are woven into the city's structure, shaping how visitors move through space and time. London does not present itself all at once. Its character emerges through repetition, returning to familiar streets, local pubs, and cultural venues that serve residents and travelers alike. Compared to newer global cities, London places less emphasis on scale and more on endurance. Its infrastructure supports steady movement rather than spectacle, encouraging extended stays and repeat visits. This balance between preservation and function allows London to operate as both a cultural reference point and a living city. It is not frozen in history nor detached from it. That continuity is what continues to draw millions of international visitors each year. Number 2. Hong Kong, China. Hong Kong occupies a singular position in global travel. Defined by density, geography, and economic significance, it operates at the intersection of movement and constraint. Rising vertically from limited land, the city's skyline reflects decades of adaptation. Financial institutions, residential towers, and transport networks coexist in compressed space, shaping a rhythm that is fast, efficient, and highly coordinated. For international visitors, Hong Kong has long functioned as a commercial and transit hub. Its port, airport, and financial systems connect it directly to global markets, while its urban structure supports constant flow. Yet beyond its business identity, Hong Kong offers moments of unexpected contrast. Mountain trails, offshore islands, and local neighborhoods exist within close reach of the city's core, revealing a quieter dimension often overlooked. Cultural influences overlap here rather than blend. Traditional markets operate alongside luxury retail districts, reflecting a city shaped by exchange rather than uniformity. In recent years, Hong Kong has undergone significant change, altering how visitors perceive its role and atmosphere. Despite this, international travel continues, driven by infrastructure, location, and legacy. Hong Kong remains a city defined by balance, between global connectivity and local character, between motion and constraint, securing its position among the world's most visited destinations. Number 1. Bangkok, Thailand. Bangkok stands at the top of the list not because it is orderly, predictable, or easy to define. It ranks first because it absorbs movement and transforms it into experience. As Thailand's capital, Bangkok functions as the country's primary entry point for international travel. Its airports, transport networks, and accommodation range allow millions of visitors to arrive from every direction, across continents and budgets. Few cities operate at this scale with such flexibility. What visitors encounter upon arrival is a city in constant motion. Urban infrastructure, historic temples, residential neighborhoods, and commercial districts overlap without clear boundaries. Rather than separating the past and present, Bangkok allows them to coexist in close proximity. Daily life unfolds in public view. Markets line the streets, waterways remain active transportation routes, and food culture operates around the clock. For many travelers, the city is not experienced through landmarks alone, but through rhythm, navigating traffic, tasting local cuisine, and observing routines that continue uninterrupted. Bangkok also serves as a gateway. From here, visitors disperse to islands, mountains, and regional centers throughout Southeast Asia, often returning again before departure. Unlike destinations built around a single identity, Bangkok adapts to the traveler rather than the reverse. It accommodates leisure, business, culture, and transit simultaneously. This capacity to receive, sustain, and redirect global movement is what has made Bangkok the most visited city in the world. As we reach the end of this journey, one thing becomes clear. The world's most visited cities are not defined by numbers alone. They reflect how people move, gather, work, rest, and search for connection across borders. Each destination on this list represents a different reason for travel. Some are shaped by history, others by infrastructure or geography. A few thrive on spectacle, while others succeed through balance and accessibility. Together, they form a snapshot of global movement, showing not only where people go, but why those places continue to matter year after year. Whether you are drawn to energy, tradition, efficiency, or contrast, these cities reveal the many ways travel shapes our understanding of the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the top 10 most visited cities in the world. If you found this video informative, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel for more travel documentaries and global insights. And feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Which city on this list would you like to experience next? Until our next journey, thank you for watching.